I know you want to let go, but every time you try, you pick it up again. Why? Hey there, I'm Leria Gordon, and we have been on this journey of trusting God and letting go of control. We have talked about the weight. We have uncovered what you have been carrying. But today, we are getting to the root of it. Because for many of you, it's not that you don't want to let go. It's that something inside of you won't let you. Let me ask you something. What if the reason you struggle to let go isn't just control? What if it's fear? Fear that it won't work out. Fear that God won't come through. Fear that things will fall apart if you are not the one holding it together. So you hold on, not because you don't love God, but because you are afraid of what happens if you let go. And for some of you, it goes even deeper than that. Because somewhere along the way, you trusted God before, but the pain, the disappointment, the things that didn't turn out the way you expected, taught you to hold on tighter just to protect your heart. So now, letting go doesn't feel like peace. It feels like risk. It feels like, what if I trust again and I get hurt again? But hear me, God is not asking you to ignore the fear. He's inviting you to bring it to Him. Because 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 says, He has not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Now notice something. Fear is not from God. That means the fear you're feeling, the fear that tells you to hold on, the fear that tells you to stay in control, that is not coming from God. Because when fear is leading, trust is being replaced. But God doesn't leave you there. He gives you power, which means you have been strengthened by the Holy Spirit, not to control everything, but to trust God through anything. He gives you love, which means you don't have to live guarded or afraid of being hurt again, because His love covers you and sustains you. And He gives you a sound mind, which means you have the ability to think clearly, to choose trust over fear, and to resist picking control up again. So when fear tells you to hold on, you have to remember that's not from God, and you don't have to follow it. And maybe this is what you need to hear today. You don't have to figure it all out to trust God. You don't have to feel ready to let go. You just have to be willing to place it in God's hands. So right where you are, take a moment. That fear, that disappointment, that thing you have been holding on to, release it and surrender it all to God right now, right where you are. You don't have to carry it anymore. Now raise your hands up as an act of surrender to God. and say this out loud with me. I trust God. I let go of control, and I embrace God's guidance. God got you. You're not alone in this, and you don't have to figure it all out. Let it go. Let's grow and let's go.